5722. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and count 2, no insurance, set for a trial today. Here,
The record, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, Ms. Fairfax, would you unmute your microphone, state your name?
Tanisha Fairfax.
Also present is the good officer Charo Turner. Sir, would you announce your presence, please?
Yes, good morning, Officer Charles Turner of the Detroit Police Department, badge number 3730 of Traffic Enforcement.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor. May the record reflect that this is a date and time for trial in this matter, that Officer Turner and myself and the defendant have had a confidential conversation in the breakout room together, the fruit of which I believe is going to be that we are going to stipulate to probable cause for a recommendation of a dismissal here. And that's the long and short of things, Your Honor.
and that's correct, Officer Turner?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay. So with that stipulation and recommendation, I will dismiss both counts without prejudice. Ms. Fairfax, your cases have been dismissed, okay?
Okay,
So you are all set. Have a good day.
you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Officer Turner.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Good seeing you, Counsel.
You have a great day. Stay safe.
Likewise.
Bye.
Everybody else? Okay, let's handle Jasmine Johnson. I know you didn't speak to her, but do you want to only do the people you spoke to? Does it work easier for you like that?
Who, me?
Yes,
I go to anybody. I'll take care of whatever.
okay. So,
Jasmine Johnson is fine.
Yes.
we get Officer Sanchez out here.
Okay.
All right.
Is that an offer?
Yes, Ms. Johnson, you spoke to Attorney Hatcher, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and were you to go to trial or were you going to plead guilty and responsible?
I'll plead guilty.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we are on the record. This is People versus Jasmine Maxine Johnson, calling cases P10956697, no valid registration, count 2, no proof of insurance, count 3, 1 to 5 over posted speed, P10952272, no proof of insurance, count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration, P10952211, improper plate, and P10957765, improper plate, all set for a trial and or formal hearing today. Appearance?
The record, Harry Boffman, on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Johnson, can you give us your name, please?
Jasmine Maxine Johnson.
Thank you. Date and time for trial. The good officer Sanchez has also appeared in the meeting, and we are going to waive any rights to any trial, any rights attendant to trial. We're going to plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation before the court.
Okay, and just to be clear, Ms. Johnson, the offer is for you to plead guilty to the 0-point offense of improper plate, as well as plead responsible to blockading traffic, which is also 0 points. Is that your understanding of the offer?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand?
Left hand?
The right hand.
I'm sorry.
There you go. You swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hatcher today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, you wish to continue and plead guilty.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, you can put your hand down. I'd like to bring your attention to July 3rd, 2020, around 6:10 p.m. in the area of Clare Point, near Harris Park in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2009 Saturn black vehicle without proper plates.
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes, thank you.
And lastly, Ms. Jackson, on the next day, July 4th, 2020 at 3:48 p.m., I'd like to bring your attention to how to drive, or excuse me, Yeah, to the area of East Outer Drive in Fenelon in the city of Detroit. We operate a 2009 Saturn vehicle.
Yes,
And did you go over the posted speed limit by at least 5 miles per hour?
yes,
Satisfied?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I will reduce that charge to blockading traffic as I discussed, which is the 0-point offense. I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts. Their stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, so it's typically, I'm supposed to impose fines and costs for both counts. I'm just going to impose for the one for improper plate, it's $240. I will waive your fines and costs for the blockading traffic, which is $175, okay?
okay.
How much time do you need to pay the $240?
At least a good 2 weeks, because I am unemployed right now.
How about, let's see.
March 10th.
How about March 10th? You have until March 10th to pay. That work?
That's fine.
Okay. So you don't have to show up. Actually, just whenever, just pay fine. You don't have to come back to court. I don't like to clog up the docket just for payment issues. So pay by March 10th, and if you don't, then you won't get a warrant out for your arrest, but it will go in as a failure to pay. So just continue to try to pay it if you don't by March 10th, okay?
Okay,
You have any questions?
no,
All right, you have a good day.
you too.
And that's Officer Sanchez. I'm
Yes.
sorry, Officer Sanchez, I didn't have you put your name on the record for that case.
I put it on.
That,
Oh, you
that's
did?
fine, Your
Okay,
Honor.
I did.
okay. Thank you. You're all set.
All set?
Yep.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You as well.
Okay, Officer Bennett is Mark Jackson's case. Okay, we're on the record. This is the People versus Mark Deshaun Jackson calling cases P1116803. Count 1, improper plate. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, driving while license not valid or improper license. And P1116680. Count 1, expired plate. Count 2, no receipt of or unsigned registration set for a trial today. Appearance?
For the record, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please. Mr. Jackson, you're on mute.
Mr. Jackson L. Mark Jackson.
Okay, yes, Your Honor. My name is Mark Jackson L.
Thank you.
And Mr. Jackson L., you spoke to Attorney Hatcher, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And the offer was for you to plead to 1 count of improper plates, which is a 0-point offense, as well as no receipt of registration, which is a civil infraction. Is that your understanding of the offer?
No, my understanding was the offer was a plea to improper plates because I have my registrations.
Okay, you have proof of it right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, if you can hold that up so I can see that, then I will just have you plead to the 1 count of improper plates.
Yes, Your Honor. Let's see here. If I can get this in here.
A little bit closer. I just need to see the vehicle, the date.
Okay. Here, let me see.
Send it up there. Go ahead, put it back up. And what's the expiration date?
The expiration date is 2/24/22. Let me see if I can get that in there for you.
That's fine. I was missing one number. So I will amend that offer to you just pleading that 1 count of improper plates, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hatcher today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor.
You pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes,
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to September 22nd, 2020, around 11:04 a.m. The area of Greenfield and Plymouth in the city of Detroit, where you operated a 2012 Chrysler white vehicle with improper plates.
Yes, Your Honor, I did have an improper plate on that vehicle at that time.
I'm satisfied.
Satisfied? All right.
Yes.
I will accept your guilty plea, Mr. Jackson. I will dismiss the remaining counts if there is stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated. Thank you.
Okay,
Your
and
Honor.
Mr. Jackson, it's going to be $240 for that one count. And
Yes, Your Honor.
also is how much time do you need to pay?
Approximately 1 week. I am unemployed. I'm on unemployment and I'm just waiting for that to get posted.
Okay, how about March 1st?
Sound great. Your Honor, there's one other thing. 2 of these cases on the docket I received default judgments for. Is that going to be cleared up?
Yes, they've been dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. You can log off, Mr. Jackson now.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. You too, counsel.
You too. Have a great day.
Okay, Mr. Bachman, I'm going to put you in with Jason Johnson.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Edward Freeman.
Mr. Freeman.
Yep. And strangely enough, it's only for one count of failure to display. So
All right. We'll see what he has.
roll with that. Mr. Freeman? Where'd he go?
No. There he is.
Mr. Freeman, go ahead and unmute your device.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead, hit join, and Mr. Bachman, Attorney Bachman will talk to you about your case in private, okay? There we go. Okay, I have 2 cases set for trial with no officers. I'm gonna go ahead and call those and then handle this minute. Donald Franklin, go ahead and unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, calling case 262494, the people versus Donald Franklin, 1 count of expired license set for a trial today. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mari Hatcher, P7455. The defendant. State your name for the record.
You speaking to me?
Yes,
Yes.
state your
Oh,
record.
okay, because this is breaking up. Donald Franklin.
Okay, today's the day set for a trial. Is there a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. We asked for the counts to be dismissed. No officers present is not.
Okay, that's for Officer Hall. Time is now 9:07, so I will dismiss without prejudice. Mr. Franklin, your case has been dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You can log off if you don't have.
I had some, I thought it was some other tickets because when I post bond.
The only criminal matter that I see on the docket. If you have other cases, what I can do is have your bond applied to them. They'll be civil infractions. Those are issue or matters that don't have to come before you.
Yes, ma'am, please.
How much did you post on your bond?
I don't know because before I missed the court date, I was in the hospital, but I got all my documents from when I was in the hospital and everything. So, I mean, it was like traffic tickets. Then one was.
Mr. Franklin, whatever bond you posted, it will be applied to your civil infractions, but you have to do your own work and go see what's left over after your bond is applied. You can do that and just check online, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anything else?
No, ma'am.
Have a good day.
Everyone have a blessed one. Thank you.
Thanks. Ms. Lanoyle? Unmute your device, go ahead, sit up.
Yes.
Calling case 435553, People versus, is it Mikhail?
Michael, yeah.
Michael Flanoil, one count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive, set for a trial today. Appearance.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Michael Flanoil.
Your Honor, we ask this matter be dismissed. We have no officer present. It's now 9:08.
Okay, and Officer Wade did not check in or call the court. Ms. Flanoil, your case has been dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's take care of Ms.
But it's
Jimenez.
done, right? Because he's calling from Florida.
Calling cases B 120402220, the People versus Rosa Jimenez, one count of harboring a vicious animal, and B 120405220, failure to vaccinate a dog against rabies or produce proof of vaccination, set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Interpreter present. Señora, acabo de listar los dos de los tres cargos. Tener un animal que atacó y el otro de no prueba de vacuna.
Ok. ¿Qué digo ante esto?
¿Cómo?
And Ms. Jimenez, can you speak, state your name for the record?
¿Puedes decir tu nombre, señora? Y apellido.
Yes. Rosa Jimenez?
Okay, and Attorney Hatcher, did you have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Jimenez?
I did, Your Honor. And I did advise her rights. Today is her arraignment day. She does want to stand mute and enter a not guilty plea and have these matters set for a pretrial.
Sí, yo hablé con la señora Jiménez y sabe sus derechos y quiere por ahora no decir nada y que tener otra oportunidad de tener juicio previo en otra fecha.
Okay, with that, I will enter not guilty plea and set her pretrial for March 10th, 8:30.
Con eso pongo no culpable y que volvemos el 10 de marzo a las 8:30 en la mañana.
Ok. Sí.
Okay, if you don't have any questions, you can log off, Ms. Jimenez.
Señora, si no tienes preguntas de la nueva fecha, podemos salir.
Déjeme nada más anotar. Marzo
10,
10 a las 8:30.
correcto. Same place, mismo Zoom.
Ok. Ok, thank you.
All
Eso
right,
es todo.
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too, thanks.
Okay, Attorney Hatcher, I'm going to put you in with Ms. Judkins. Lisa Judkins.
Okay.
And her offer is for failure to display with the remaining count to be dismissed.
Yeah.
The remaining count to be dismissed.
Thank you.
Judkins,
Yes.
Attorney Hatcher, so just be prepared in a couple seconds to hit join on your screen. to go into
Okay.
class. There you go.
Cool.
Attorney Bachman, you back?
Ready on Edward Freeman.
Okay. We're on the record, this is People versus Edward John Freeman, calling cases P 898-276. Count 1, driver while licensed, suspended repeat offender. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. 464-903, no operator's license on person. P 837-735, failure to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, improper plate. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. All set for an arraignment on the bench warrant today. Appearance.
For the record, Harry Bachman on behalf of Mr. Freeman. Sir, can you state your name for the court?
Edward Freeman.
Thank you, Your Honor. As for arraignment purposes, we'll waive any formal reading and stand mute. And thereafter, we want to plead guilty, Judge. I've had a confidential conversation with Mr. Freeman. He's going to plead guilty to failure to display according to the recommendation here and now. We would stipulate the probable cause for any and all cases to be dismissed pursuant to the recommendation.
Okay, covered it all. Mr. Freeman, go ahead and raise your right hand. You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Baughman in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
You put your hand down. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, I'd like to bring your attention to September 29th, 19, 2:40 a.m. in the area of 7 Mile and St. Albans in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2016 Dodge black vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, I will accept your guilty plea, amend the charge to failure to
It's
display.
right next door
valid-
to Dr. Egan's office. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman, I will amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license as we discussed. And I will dismiss the remaining counts with the stipulation of probable cause put on the record. So, Mr. Freeman, the only thing left is your fine is going to be $240. My question to you is how much time do you need to pay that?
Can I get about 2 weeks because I just paid like $1,800 to the court.
To this court?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
to his credit, Your Honor, I meant to mention that he did pay $1,800 in outstanding civil infractions. The instant cases are all that remains for the defendant to reconnect with his driving privileges. And so whatever consideration you would give to that, we would ask respectfully.
Okay, I'll waive your fine since you took care of everything else. So you're all set, Mr. Freeman.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you for wearing a shirt and tie. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in, Attorney Baughman, with Adrian. No, we can't do that one. I didn't even have one. Keith Jackson.
Keith Jackson.
Where's Jackson? Is he on here? Officer Corbin, your person didn't show up.
Okay,
So you have to go.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. I don't even see a Keith Jackson on here anymore. Okay. Oh, no, there he is. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead and unmute your device for Keith Jackson. There we go.
Okay.
I'm going to put you in with Attorney Baughman. He's going to discuss the offer presented from the prosecutor, okay?
Yes.
And it's for failure to display.
Nice.
So go ahead and hit join on your screen. In a few seconds, it should pop up and you can speak freely about the issue and breakout. Go ahead and hit join.
Is you?
Shows join.
Yeah, hit that blue button.
It is. I muted to hear.
Press the blue button.
We're on. Do you see us?
You were supposed to hit the join button. Did you hit it?
It's just join button.
Where?
I don't know.
Let me recreate it for you. 1 second. When you see the button pop up to hit join, you have to hit join. Do you see it?
It says we're live. We're on here. I pushed the unmute.
I don't know.
Touch your screen, and then you should see a blue button that says join. If you touch that, it'll take us to another room, take you to another room.
Okay. A blue button?
A blue, I think it's blue or it might be red. It says join though.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Only red button I see, it says leave.
Oh, don't hit that one.
Don't hit that one.
Don't hit that one.
That's the only red button I see. It says
Blue button. Blue button.
a minute, what did I do? Wait a minute.
Okay, we're gonna have to, we'll call your case in a moment. We're gonna move a couple of the cases and get back to you, okay? All right, Attorney Baughman, I'll put you in with Jason Johnson.
Okay.
There's no offer at this time, so this will be a quick one. Jason Johnson, go ahead and unmute your device.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hit join on your screen to speak to Attorney Baughman in private. It'll be set for a pretrial. Attorney Baughman.
Okay.
Okay, we can handle Ms. Judkins now. Okay,
Yes.
Calling case is P 1024325, the people versus Lisa Judkins, driving while license not valid or improper license. P 956366, count 1, no insurance, count 2, driving while unlicensed. Appearance.
Amari Hatch, hearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Lisa Judkins.
Your Honor, Ms. Judkins would like to take advantage of the plea recommendation as submitted for a guilty plea to the amended charge.
Okay, Ms. Judkins, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Hatcher in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
That waiving that right to continue and plead guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Judkins, I'd like to bring your attention to October 20th, 2019, around 1:31 a.m. in the area of Chalmers and Seymour in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2017 Chevy black vehicle.
Yes.
And were you doing so without a valid license?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll amend the charge to failure to display and dismiss the remaining counts of their stipulation of probable cause.
Stipulated.
All right, Ms. Judkins, it's $240. How much time do you need to pay for that one count you pled guilty to?
It's already paid.
No, you can't pay for something. You can't pay for a misdemeanor charge until you plead guilty.
Your Honor, I believe
Okay.
the two bonds.
Okay. Ms. Judkins, how much did you post for your bond?
480.
Okay, I will apply your bond to your fines and costs and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
All right.
Bye. Okay. The file for Clarence Jackson, Summer Ferris. Okay, Summer Ferris. I'm gonna put you in with Ms. Ferris, Attorney Hatcher.
Okay.
And her offer is to plead as charged with a 3-month delay.
Okay.
Ms. Ferris,
Good morning, yes.
good morning. Go ahead and hit join on your screen in a couple seconds, and that will take you to a breakout room to speak to Attorney Hatcher in private, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and let's handle Mr. Jason Johnson. I'm sorry, that who we're talking, who you had just now? Yes. Okay. Calling case U 574-51720, the people versus Jason Keith Johnson.
For the record, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, we're asking the matter be set for a pretrial, Your Honor.
Okay, and to be clear, the ticket or the charge on here says solicitation for the act of prostitution. Okay.
We're not guilty. We ask for your next best action date.
Okay, that'll be March 10th. Mr. Johnson, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, Jason Johnson.
Okay, so I'm entering a not guilty plea, Mr. Johnson, and setting this for pretrial for March 10th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. At that time, you will have an attorney present to discuss with you the offer from the prosecutor, if there's going to be one, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Thanks. Okay. We have some people unidentified. Okay, let's try Mr. Keith Jackson again. Okay, are you all ready? Go ahead and hit join. It should pop up.
Okay, yep.
Okay. They got it. And Attorney Bachman. I'm sending you to breakout room 2. Mr. Johnson's finally in there. I'm sorry, Mr. Jackson. Ms. Fowler, have you talked to attorney yet?
No, ma'am, I have not.
Okay, and the problem is there's no offer here for you, that's why. Okay, figure that one out. Give me a moment. Okay, who's the person with the iPhone that's unidentified? Can you come to your device, please? Yes, sir. With the hat on. What's your name?
Hello, how you doing? My name is Kevin Owens.
I'm doing fine. I'm sorry, say your last name one more time.
Owens, Owens.
Mr. Owens, how'd you get in my courtroom? I only handle people with the last name that start with F and J.
I don't know. I was in one courtroom that my attorney sent me the email to, and then I went to another courtroom because they gave me the information once I signed in, and they told me that it was your courtroom.
Judge, what's his first name?
I didn't catch it, I'm sorry. What's your first name again?
Kevin.
Kevin, I'm gonna say Keith.
Should be next door. I do believe it's in next door. Oh no, it's Austin Garrett. He has a case to.
What's Garrett's?
Judge Garrett is in Austin Garrett is.
Okay, Mr. Owens, take down this information. You're supposed to be in Judge
Okay.
Austin's courtroom.
Austin Garrett.
Yes. Okay, so it's 360
360
338
338
000
000
4 zeros. 000. That's the Zoom
Okay.
information. So go ahead and
Okay,
call
thank
now. You're welcome. Donovan Burgess.
Burgess,
Good morning.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well.
Are you here for a matter, or are you just observing?
I was told to come into this courtroom.
Okay, can you start the video? Mr. Burgess, who told you to come to this courtroom?
Mr. Dupree, Attorney Dupree.
Verges. He told you courtroom 332?
Correct. I got a call and said this is the courtroom I should be in.
Okay, it's not the right courtroom.
Do you know which one is?
It's B. That's 336.
Burgess. It's for, Judge Floyd. 336.
So, I need to take this number down. It's 360.
Yes.
Are you writing it down? Oh, you just logged on. Okay. Next. Zachary McDade.
How you doing?
And what are you here for, Mr. McDade?
My friend told me my name was on the case.
I can barely hear you. I need you to speak up.
I said my friend told me to come because my name was on the case.
No, we're no witnesses today, so you're fine.
It was under the driver without a license. It was Mike Hills. She said my name was it's for the driving without a license. And my friend Mike Hills said my name was on it too.
Mike Hill's case has already been dismissed. You're good.
Oh, it has? Okay. All right.
Who is Tiny? I hear you, but you can call it to be a witness.
Okay.
Tyneek Henderson is actually Shadana Fenderson. That is my client. We'd ask respectfully if we could go at the end of the document.
Okay, there we go. And Miss Danita?
Yes.
Is your last name Fane?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Fane, we're checking.
That's killing me. I'm sorry. What was the name?
Fain. The car guy. Danita.
It's for review today.
Let's see what her. Miss Fain, you're all set. Your case has been dismissed. You're good to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Clear some people up. Okay.
Sorry.
Keith Johnson. I'm going to put Attorney Hatch. I'm going to put you on Mr. Keith Johnson.
Okay.
There's no offer. His charge is accosting and soliciting for an act of prostitution. So we're just going to set it for a free trial.
All right.
Mr. Johnson, go ahead and hit join to go into a private breakout room to speak to Attorney Hatch. And now for Keith Jackson.
Ready on Mr. Jackson.
Okay. Calling cases 124333693, the people versus Keith Jackson. One kind of drive on license not valid. 124336931. That is a duplicate. 1446787. No operator's license on person. Appearance.
For the record, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Jackson, state your name, please.
Keith Jackson.
Thank you. Your Honor, my client and I have had a confidential conversation. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation now before the court.
Okay, and that's for him to plead to one count of failure to display a valid operator's license.
Yes,
Mr. Jackson, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Do Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today about your case and about your right in private?
No,
That was me. Yes, you did. Remember talking to me?
yes.
Okay.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
It's yes.
Did anyone threaten you to plead guilty today?
No,
Did anyone force you to plead guilty?
no,
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
no,
Okay. Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
no, yes,
And pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
yes,
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
yes,
And knowing that you're waiving that right, you wish to continue and plead guilty.
yes.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I'd like to bring your attention to May 1st, 2014. Actually, you know what? I'm going to dismiss this matter due to the age.
Thank you, Your Honor. We would have no objection to that, obviously, and I would indicate for the record that Mr. Jackson does appear today to be in some diminished form. I just want you to know that he did suffer a head injury in August, but that he does appear with and has appeared at today's meeting with the help of his good wife. So I would announce my appreciation and thankfulness on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Jackson, your cases have been dismissed. The age of them allows me to dismiss them. So you're all set. You don't have to pay any fines. They're closed out, okay?
Okay, what, so, about my fine.
No fine.
The bond would be returned to you, sir.
Oh, the
all
bond.
right.
Yes, bond to be returned.
All right.
Your Honor. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You have a good one, Mr. Jackson.
Hey, can I get my license?
You have to check with the Secretary of State. Give it about 48 hours for the system to update from the court to the Secretary of State before you move forward and do that, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You all have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dismiss.
I know what did I mean.
All right. Attorney Baughman, I'm putting you in with Mr. Clarence Jackson.
Okay.
Some notes here. Hold on. We'll wait on that one. It's a lot to do with that one. Let's do Miss Fowler. I'll put you on Miss Fowler.
I can see.
And
I
Ms.
can breathe.
Oh, I don't know. I think.
Go ahead and unmute your device, Ms. Fowler.
Yes, ma'am.
Her offers for improper place and for failure to display. The rest to be dismissed. So Ms. Fowler, go ahead and hit join. And Attorney Baughman will speak to you about your case. Okay, let's do Mr. Keith Johnson. Mr. Johnson, take your hat off and take whatever it is you're smoking out of your mouth.
Not the relationship you think it's going to be.
Turn off
What you
TV.
really wasn't doing to me is up to the guy. I got to agree with you because, yes, I saw that where, you know, a chance for you.
Mr. Johnson, I need you to turn off your TV.
Okay.
All right, we're on on the record, this is the people versus Keith Johnson, calling case U 582-30220, one count of accosting and soliciting another for an act of prostitution. Here,
Mark, defendant, please state your name for the record.
Keith Johnson.
Your Honor, Johnson is going to continue his not guilty plea. Matter will again be set for another trial.
okay, I know, I guess what you said, but it went, your audio went out. I didn't hear it.
Your Honor, he would like to continue his not guilty plea, and we're asking that this matter be set
For a pretrial. Okay. So I will continue not guilty plea, Mr. Johnson. Your pretrial date is March 10th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
And at that time, you have an attorney present, just like today, and hopefully an offer from the prosecutor so you can make a more wise decision as to what you're going to do next, okay?
You said March 10th?
At 8:30, yes.
Okay.
You have a good day.
Oh, you too.
All right, Ms. Summers Ferris.
Hello, yes.
Hello. Calling case U 536-84819, the people versus Summer Rose Ferris. One count of interfering with city employee during his or her duty appearance.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Summer Ferris.
Today is the date and time set for trial, and I am not aware of this particular officer checking in today. So we do ask the matter is dismissed if the officer has failed to appear. It is now 9:40.
Ah, okay, and that's Officer, I believe, Brady or Friday, Fradi. So I will write that and dismiss. Ms. Ferris, your case has been dismissed. No officer showed up today for your trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And your bond will be refunded, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let me make that.
How long does that take? You know?
It can take up to 8 weeks, Ms. Ferris,
Okay.
just so you know.
Okay.
You have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Attorney Hatcher, I'm gonna put you in Mr. Jackson, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm just gonna read to you what it says on here.
Okay. What first name, Clarence?
Clarence Jackson. So on January 31st of 2020, there was an adjournment granted so that he could raise his GPA. There was to be no fighting or gambling from that date to today, with no unexcused absences and 25 hours of community service. Mr. Jackson, you unmute your device, please.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Are you even in high school anymore? Are you still there?
No.
You graduated?
Yes.
Okay. And did you plead guilty to this matter?
I don't believe so. I think we came down to those agreements that, and if I did came through with all the agreements, graduated high school, didn't gamble, the community service, I said the case would be dismissed.
Okay. I see a more detailed no railroad on here. So you graduated from high school.
Yes.
I don't even think you need to talk to him. Attorney Hatcher.
Okay.
You never sent me your life plan. It says here you're supposed to email me something.
My email is zipper J7A. You probably can look it up. I did.
You did send it to me?
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong.
About a year. I think about a year, almost. Not a year ago, almost. Yeah. ZIPPER J78 @gmail.com.
Oh, you did? I opened it. I did read it. That was March 16, 2020. Okay. It's been almost a year since your case, since we last saw you. Okay, so I'm gonna close your matter out. You did what I asked you to do.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and call it. Calling case U 515-62819, the people versus Clarence Jackson.
Amari Hatcher.
Go right
Please
ahead.
state your name.
Clarence Jackson.
And the charge here was for violating the school ordinance. And Mr. Jackson, you did what I asked you to do, which was send me a life plan. You did it almost a year ago. You graduated from high school.
Exactly. I told you that boy is incompetent to stand.
I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this matter without prejudice. So you're all set, Mr. Jackson, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Just curious, Mr. Jackson, what are you doing now?
I'm about to get a job probably. I'm unemployed right now. I had it when I was working, but I ain't want to catch COVID or nothing, so I stopped that. Now I'm just I was DoorDash sometimes, probably to get money. That's about it.
You send me an email. You have my email address if you're looking for employment, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Who spoke to Ms. Fowler?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's gonna plead.
And Attorney Hatcher, Ms. Henderson is retained by Attorney Bachman, so if you want to log off, feel free to. You're done.
Alrighty, everyone have a good day.
You too. Good seeing you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we're on the record. Ms. Fowler, go ahead and unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. This is People versus Adrian Fowler, calling case 389-437. Count 1, no operative license on person. Count 2, no insurance ever acquired. 369-203, no operative license on person. 389-440, driving 35 miles per hour in a posted 25 miles per hour zone. Count 2, defective lighting. And P786800, driving a license not valid or proper license, and no insurance. Appearance?
For the record, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Fowler. Can you announce your name to the court, please?
Adrian Lynn Fowler.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client is going to hear now, waive rights and plead guilty. She's doing so pursuant to a recommendation before the court. I've had an opportunity to discuss that with her in a confidential breakout room. And so she knows she's not going to have a trial or any of those rights attendant to trial. She's going to waive those here and now. I am going to stipulate probable cause to ratify this agreement on her behalf.
Okay, Ms. Fowler. With all of that, can you raise your right hand? The other right hand.
Oh, thank you.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Bachman as he stated in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand up. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that, Ms. Fowler, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to December 18th, 2017, around 4:19 p.m. in the area of Plymouth and Southfield in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2002 GMC tan vehicle.
Yes.
Okay. Were you operating a vehicle without insurance?
Yes, I was.
And also, were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, ma'am.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Thank you, yes.
Okay, with that stipulation of probable cause that was put on the record, I will dismiss the remaining counts. I will amend the two charges you just pled guilty to 0-point offenses. So it'll be failure to display a valid operator's license and improper plate. Ms. Scholar, it's typically $240 per count. I will waive the $240 for one of those. So you only have to pay $240. My question to you, one, did you post the bond?
Yes,
did,
I post a bond,
How much did you post?
$1,230.
Okay, that's way more than enough that can cover this $240. So I will apply your bond to the $240 and then have the balance sent to you in the mail, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your patience. We didn't have an offer, so we had to wait for that. I know
That's
you were
okay.
here.
I understand. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
You too, and be safe. Thank you very much, counsel.
Good luck.
Ms. Henderson.
Your Honor, I don't know, I don't have a copy of the docket, so I'm not sure how many counts we have on deck for Ms. Fenderson, but she's got a number of defaults from 2013 and 2014. I'm not sure if you are interested in taking a look at or disposing of those, but if you are, we'd be happy to take your next best action date or come back in the afternoon and complete our business. I just want to make sure that Ms. Fenderson, who's never had a driver's license, and we have several jurisdictions to go.
I've had a driver's license before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stand correct. That puts us in a better position to accept any offer today. Is there an offer, or can we take a pretrial?
So there's an offer for the misdemeanors.
So before the court is one count, one misdemeanor count?
I have 5.
Okay, okay. We'll proceed.
And the offer is for failure to display. Yeah.
Ms. Fenderson, you heard the offer that's before the court. You plead to one count of failure to display. There are going to be 4 counts that'll be dismissed this morning, okay?
Okay.
We're ready to proceed, Your Honor. My client's going to waive rights.
I'm looking at her civil infraction. 1, 2,
Thank you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have 8.
Yep.
I have dates for all of them, Your Honor. There's 3 from 2013 and 4 from 2013, 4 from 2014. August of 2014.
Since they're all over 7 years, I can go ahead and just close those out.
That makes me cry tears, Your Honor. It's wonderful, and we're so thankful.
Thank you.
So give me one moment. We got one person I'm trying to resolve a matter for on the side here. 1 second. So, you can't down?
No, what he said he been trying to do it. I'm not sure.
You give him the down. Okay. Okay, Ms. Fenderson, let's get you on. We're on the record of the people versus Shadonna Fenderson, calling case P930898. Driving while license suspended, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, and no insurance. 445066, no operator's license on person, and no insurance. Appearance?
For the record, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Madam, state your name, please.
Shadonna Fenderson.
Thank you. My client is going to hear now waive all rights to any trials or any hearings hereafter. He's going to plead guilty pursuant to a recommendation now before the court.
Okay, and that recommendation is plead guilty to 1 count of failure to display a valid operator's license.
That's correct. And I am here now going to give a stipulation of probable cause as to all matters being dismissed.
Okay, Ms. Fenderson, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down.
Oh.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand, Ms. Fenderson, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to September 28th, 2018, around 10:49 p.m. The area Evergreen and Van Buren in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2013 Chevy gray vehicle.
Yes.
Were you stopped by Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied.
Oh, you said satisfied. Okay. So I will accept your guilty plea, amend the charge of failure to display.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any count, or there's actually 4 remaining counts with that stipulation. Ms. Fenderson, did she post a bond?
$240, Your Honor. We ask to be applied.
Okay, that cancels out your payment that you were gonna pay. So the fine is $240, so I'll apply your bond, so you're at a zero balance, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
I did want
No.
to inform Ms. Fenderson that there may be some $45 reinstatement fees even where these cases were dismissed.
That's correct. There are gonna be several reinstatement fees. Your cases are from 2013 and 14.
Right.
That's $45 a count. That's not the court's cost. We did not impose that. That's the Secretary of State. That is to get your license reinstated and back in valid status. So you can pay that on your own time, but just know that if you do not pay that $45 for each count, then your license will not be reinstated, okay?
Okay.
We
You
understand,
can
Your
check
Honor.
on our website, 36 District Court. You put your name in, you search, you can see every single count that says 45 on it. That's what you need to pay. You just click on it, get the case number, and go ahead and pay that amount, that $45.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you so
Have a good
much.
day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'll take care of the civil infractions due to the age.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, Ms. Fenderson. Your Honor, thanks very much.